The stream is streaming. Alright, let me pull up chat. All chat. Boom. Let me ping my Discord. We're doing it live. All right. Today, we're going to be playing the game as usual. The Halloween quest is still up. I might have time to actually do the Halloween quest, potentially. If I reach level 12 by the end of today, which I mean I should, I'm only 300 XP away. Start super chat goal, all the colors, timer, 3 hours. I smile, but like extra wide. Start goal. Hello Skylar, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Whew, I've had a long day so far. Long and cold day. But now I'm back playing some Wiz. As I'm wont to do. Galvanost Tower. Damn, no one's shown up to stream yet? Oh, there we go. Some people are showing up to stream. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh, my game crashed. You can just tell the second your game is going to crash. Are you a big MMO guy in general or just Wiz? Mostly just Wiz. The only other MMO I really play is Star Wars The Old Republic, and I'm not, like, super into it. I love it, but, like, it's not my... I don't play it, like, every day or anything. Okay, my game crashed again. Love that, love that. KingsIsle has done a wonderful job of making this stable. Hello, Declan. What's up? Console experience? Very true. Do you like Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2? Honestly, a peak experience of a game. I can't say I've ever played it. I haven't played a Plants vs. Zombies game since the first one back in like 2008 or 9. Yes. I'm going to talk to Duncan Grimwater in Haunted Cave. You're so true and right. We in here? We're in here, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's had a great Saturday so far. Streaming 2 days in a row, that's rare for me. This cannot be. Oh, but it can. Or what other side quests do I even have? I have so many side quests right now. Oh my god, why are those bats so loud? Alright, let's go back to the Triton Avenue things. And let me turn down the sound effects, because those bats were like loud. Alright, back to the Triton Avenue. It's been a long day, boys. A long day. A long day, and then you just come and play Wiz. I do hope my game doesn't keep crashing, because if it keeps crashing, I'm going to be a little sad. It's going to be a bit sad. It's funny, I actually haven't, like... experienced crashing that much. But it seems like whenever I crash once, I always crash like 3 more times right afterwards. Like, I never just crash once and then that's it. It's always like 6 in a row. Wiz does soothe all ailments sometimes. And then sometimes it's simply the cause of my ailments. For me, it's gotten better over the past few days. I haven't experienced it that much, to be honest. I've barely experienced crashing, but it does seem like whenever I crash once, I always crash like 3 times in a row. Anyone in team up for the Skull Fort? Courtney D. Did you select a bigger team? Why is it not counting down? Why would you select a bigger team for this dungeon? We don't need 3 people to do... We do not need 3 people to do... Okay, you know what? There we go. Hello, Courtney Death Note. Alright, it's counting down now. Perfect. Even on PC, the game freezes on loading screens. That's been true for like the last 4 years. And that's not really the same thing on console. I actually haven't really experienced that much on console, if I'm being honest. Don't have a console, but wonder how the engine is much different for the console versus how the performance is. It's pretty much the same. I think it's the same exact engine as the PC engine, so it's not like that different from PC version, to be honest. Pretty much the same thing. Oh. Join team up, brother. Okay, you know what? I guess we're not... We're going in. We're just going in. Welcome to the stream, Urban. I hope your day's going well. It's much worse at launch when loading other players, but they fixed it. Yeah, it's definitely better than it was. For Xbox, it's been pretty much fine the whole time. All right, this just in. Can you stun Sergeant Skullsplitter? This is what I want to know. Okay, I said Wizard101 is kind of stuck in Gamebryo since changing would be too much. Yeah, I mean, for King's Isle, changing it would definitely be too much. They seem to be very... I don't know. They don't have the biggest team, and the team that they do have seems to be focused on many things that are different than what would be optimum. Didn't think we'd be here in the Big 25 playing Wiz on Xbox, but that's where we're at. It's where we're at. I know most Azteca bosses can be stunned, like, unironically. That's wild. Sergeant Skullsplitter is also stun immune. I regret to inform all of you. Alright. I'm just gonna pass and use an Evil Snowman next round, I think. I think that's the play. Medusa is unironically the LeBron James of Azteca. I mean, that does sound pretty legendary. Stunning him for 2 rounds? So I don't know if you guys saw my post that I released right before going live, but I think my plan is, because already episode 2 is only getting like 10% of the views that my regular videos get. So I think my plan is honestly to just switch this to a live playthrough, because if people don't actually want to watch it, like, I would rather just go live and do it rather than post videos that no one watches anyway. You know what I mean? And then I get to talk to chat in the meantime. So I'm thinking maybe instead I just do like 3 live streams a week playing Wiz. Start a balance wizard today. Any others in the chat? I have a balance wizard. Yes, live stream. It's live stream time. Just realized Robin is like probably a level 6 storm wizard. They only have 519 health. Been thinking about Myth and its identity and non-advanced combat a lot. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the problem is that without advanced combat, Myth kind of lacks an identity, no? I mean, it does, but it's like the spells that it has that makes it unique kind of suck. What's up? What's up, Scales? Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yeah, see, Car, I want to do the Let's Play. Like, I'm genuinely... Oh. Did she leave? I mean, if she did, that's fine. We could still win. But that's kind of weird. Maybe her game crashed. I know that the game has been crashing a lot. Yeah, so, like, I do want to play through the game. But if nobody wants to watch me play through the game, like in a Let's Play format, then I'll just do it through... You know, just do it through live streams instead. That would be much better. IMO. It's not even like a, like, it's not necessarily because of views. It's more just like, I don't know, if nobody wants to watch it, then, you know, why would I make it? Is kind of what I'm thinking in my head. Did King's Isle say that eventually the minions will scale with you? Because if that's the case, then hey, maybe someday minions will be useful. I only have a PC and Switch. Considering playing on console when it comes out, hey, I mean, it should be fun, and hopefully by the time console Switch 2 version comes out, it'll be like, you know, by the time it comes out, maybe they'll have fixed most of the problems with console. Pretty sure they said that? Okay. So, hey, it might be true. It would make minions useful then. Maybe every 5 levels, each pip gives an additional 100 health. Yeah, I mean, we need not just health. We need them to have damage and pierce and resist as well, right? Alright. Me and Robin Drake King here have this in the bag. Chain makes me want to find out when you're streaming and everything, if that makes sense. So, I think if I do plan on just live streaming the Let's Play instead of actually doing it normally, I'll just live stream like 3 times a week. Probably close to 5 or 6 Eastern time, I would guess. Hey Riley, welcome to the stream. Would Myth being able to have more control over the minion be better, like minion spell to tell the minion to buff or hit? Yeah, I mean, for sure. The problem, one of the biggest problems with the minion is that it's unpredictable and you don't know what it's gonna do. So it could do things like take your feints, and you don't want it to take your feints, obviously. Now, if they made it so that its stats were buffed, and, you know, the minion actually did damage, then it wouldn't be such a big problem if it took your feints. But since it isn't buffed, then yeah. My concept is to be able to set the aggression of the minion. Yeah, that's what I've always thought too. Like, if you can't actually control the minion yourself, then setting their combat style would work.
My cousin, she helped me move here, make friends. Now, this is all I have left of her.
Alright, I guess let's do this. Oh, I need to feed my pet some snacks, because he's starving. That's rough. What a horrible pet owner I am. Love your videos. I got to level 30 and farmed Zeus to the full set thanks to your videos. Well, I am happy that I was able to help. Alright, Where's this buried book? Over this way? Giving minions identities before schools? That would be crazy. Yeah, I think Myth needs something, you know what I mean? Like, as I said in my video about Myth, it's just... It needs more. It doesn't have enough that makes it unique. Like, obviously they're good. Orthrus is the best 7-pip AoE in the game, but, like... Kind of sucks that they don't really have anything else. Full Zeus set in 9 runs is crazy. Okay, where's this buried theme? It's this way. I hate a kind of hot take that I dislike all the 7-pips. So, okay, so see, the funny thing is I've mentioned this before in a few videos, but I think to fix the current PvE meta, the Blade into Feint 7-pip and 4-pip AoE, I think the play is genuinely to nerf the hell out of AoE spells, but I know that, like, the vast majority of the community would hate that. Hey Kaiser, do you know if the paywall transfers from PC to console? Yup, same exact paywall. It's the same game, identical, 1 for 1. Yeah, I've never gotten that lucky with Zeus gear, to be honest. It took me with the new pity system on PC, it took me 35 runs to get it on my Storm. As a Storm Wizard, if my AoE gets nerfed, I'll feel useless, but you won't. The thing is that right now, combat is so broken already that, like, if they nerfed AoEs, you would still do plenty of damage. The problem is that AoEs do too much damage. But King's Isle would never change that. Yeah, I mean, Tempest would still be a thing. See, that's the thing, right? Is it's like, when's the last time you've seen a Storm Wizard use Sirens? Like, I've never seen a Storm Wizard use Sirens. Not a long time. Yeah, like, I think if they wanted to design it properly, if they wanted to make more sense, then 4-pip AoEs should be doing, like, 200 or less damage, and then 7-pip AoEs should be doing, like, 400 or less damage at base. And then, you know, obviously an enchant could make it do more, but... I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, it almost feels like it's too far gone. Like, at this point, would King's Isle ever change it? Probably not. They should, but the community would unironically riot. That's what I'm saying. Listening to this stream while writing a 8-page paper. Thank you. No problem. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Good luck with your paper. I remember having to write long papers. They do suck. I love my Blade into 4-pip AoE combat slop. Don't we all? It just kind of sucks. It feels like... And it feels like King's Isle doesn't really want it to change. Because I've definitely heard, like... I know for a fact that Ratbeard at one point has said that the problem with spells is a player-based problem, and we should just use the other spells, and it's like, well, no. The problem is that you guys made AoEs too broken, so why would we use the other spells? But I don't know. What would you recommend for a good setup for a level 32 Death Wizard doing Marleybone right now? Well, if you want an in-depth answer, I have like 10 guides I made for console edition in the first 2 weeks. But at level 30, basically you want Zeus gear. For a deck setup, use pretty much anything you have, but keep the deck set up kind of small. And that's basically it, actually. For level 30 isn't that hard at that point. Great, I just finished the VOD of the last stream to see Bros live again. Yup. I think I'm going to be... The plan, I think, is I'm just going to live stream, like, this Let's Play, like, 3 or 4 times a week. Whenever I feel like playing Wiz. Oh, I remember this quest. I did this side quest recently. You have to go to, like, 6 different houses. I feel like there's not a decent alternative to AoE hits, especially in boss fights when questing. That's the thing, is that the reason why the combat is so stale in this game is the fact that there's no reason to use anything other than AoE hits. Got my notifs turned on, won't miss more. I appreciate that. It's kind of crazy, the streams now compared to the streams before, because I think my streams used to average like 40 viewers, and I think my peak was like 80 for a long time. And now my average is like 70. That's crazy. There's people here now. People to talk to. As a balance, I only use Judgment for the most part. I mean, that's basically the as... For balance, you basically want to use Sandstorm in all mob fights and then Judgment in all boss fights up until, like, this... Up until you get high damage and get to 7-pip AoE. I mean, that's the play. I didn't mean to press that button. You're on a generational run right now? I try. Okay. I don't have Convert yet. Actually, I could go get Convert. I'm level 12, aren't I? Oh, wait, no, I'm not level 12 yet. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Yo, Power Pip first round. Kind of sick. Started Myth Wizard as Pain before Frog. I feel that. Still find it funny that Balance is 7-pip, their strongest spell in lore, and their core identity is just Supernova. It should be Raw. I mean, they switched it, right? It used to be... Oh, no, okay, no. Raw didn't used to cost 7 pips, but they switched how the spells work. Raw used to do more damage. Level 56 in Celestia, I'm loving Fire, but Fire Dragon's kind of depressing. It's fine. Are you gonna use this Ice Wizard for PvP when you get to max level, or is it gonna stay as a PvE wizard? Friend, you do not know me. I haven't touched PvE in PvP in 10 years, and I never plan on touching it again. Generally, I would in fact blow my brains out before touching PvP in Wizard101. And you think I mean that as a joke? I don't. Avalon is so boring, I feel that. The last few times I've done Avalon, I have been quite bored. I like the vibes of it a lot, and if I didn't like the vibes, it would probably be one of my least favorite worlds, generally. But I do like the vibes. I'm using Death Wizard. Unfortunately, my RNG trying to get the Deer Knight Jewel was terrible. Got tired of farming stone blocks, but I just hatched a Scarecrow pet with Death Dealer and Giver. That's sick. When you say AC, I think Assassin's Creed. See, that's the thing. I think I said that. How many streams ago did I say that? I think that was like a month ago. I said the exact same thing. I said... Whenever I see AC, I think Assassin's Creed instead of Advanced Combat. My fellow... Declan is a fellow Assassin's Creed lover, and I love that. Yeah, I said that to you, like, literally a month ago. What's wrong with PvP? The problem with PvP is the fact that it's completely unfun. It's, at max level, it's pay to win, and it's just... In Wiz, it's just generally unfun. IMO. Have you been looks maxing? I mean, if you're asking if I'm doing, like, if I'm mewing, or, like, you know, doing the TikTok shit, no. But my looks have been maxing. Kaiser Muir? Yup. That's me. To me, AC means armor class. Yeah, that's another one. Do you guys think I can stun the fear of drowning? Oh, well, I can't if I fizzle. That sucks. I mean, listen, the fear of drowning is not a boss. So maybe... You know, I actually genuinely want to find out if I can stun them. I can stun this non-boss enemy. That's great. Yo, gang, what's up? Sports Scientist Jacob. What a legendary name. Just beat Croc on console? Hell yeah. What do you like, 0 for 15 with boss stuns? Yeah, now? Yeah, there's no... You can't stun any bosses in this game. Props on the weight loss too, my boy. I appreciate that. What's your favorite Assassin's Creed game? Okay, this is gonna be a hot take. The hottest take, and like, you guys are gonna call me not an Assassin's Creed fan, but I do genuinely think AC Odyssey is my favorite. But AC2 is probably my second favorite. Fam, I need some friends on console. I feel that. Gonna have to add you? I mean, if you want. Odyssey was better than Origins and better than the most recent one. Yeah, no, see, I think a lot of people who like Assassin's Creed hate Odyssey, but I just think that Odyssey was so good. Ancient Greece was so good. And I got all the achievements in that game, which I'm not gonna lie, was rough. I think I have like 170 hours in it. Yeah, Origins is the one that's in Ancient Egypt. But Origins is good too, to be fair. I don't like Origins as much as I like Odyssey, but it's good. But my favorites, my top 3 is probably Odyssey, maybe then Black Flag, then 2. Or you could swap 2 and Black Flag depending on the day. Nothing will top the Ezio trilogy. I think for story, yeah, I fully agree. Odyssey is definitely weaker in story. I just love the gameplay so much of Odyssey that it pulls out in front of 2 in general. I did not have a strong opinion on Ancient Egypt. You know, that's fair. I imagine most people don't have a strong opinion on Ancient Egypt. I'd be concerned if a lot of people did. Unity's my favorite. Unity is polished, I think. It wasn't polished when it came out, if I remember correctly, right? It had, like, crashes and stuff, but nowadays it's fine. But, like, the parkour is really good. Gotta love ship combat. Listen, admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of ship combat, no matter what game it is. I didn't like it in Odyssey, I didn't like it in Black Flag, and I didn't like it in Pirate 101. Alright, let's just take him out with Snow Serpent. Best place for gold, Vesterland in Winter Tusk. Farm either Halfang or the Myth boss that's right next to Halfang. Both of them drop quite a bit. Yeah, I used to be a huge history nerd, as implied by my YouTube username. But not so much anymore. I don't really focus on it as much. Odyssey had the best DLC trilogy. I don't know if I agree with that. I actually really didn't like Odyssey's DLC that much. I liked the I didn't mind the one where you go to, what is it called? Elysium? The one where you go to Elysium wasn't bad, but I didn't really like it. The one where you go to like Hades, or like, is it Tartarus? I don't know if it is, but like where you meet Hades, the underworld, that one was really good. I really liked that one. And then I wasn't a fan of Atlantis at all, if I'm being completely honest. And by the time I reached Atlantis, I was just like, I was completely over the DLCs of AC Odyssey. I feel like it's farmed so much it would decrease the bazaar prices. No, I'm pretty positive that the Cow's Pearl Amulet still goes for like 9+K in the bazaar. Yeah, it's Tartarus? Okay. One of my favorite videos of yours is mapping the spiral video. Would love to see an updated version now that we have Darkmoor. I don't even know where Darkmoor would be. But maybe I could make an updated one at some point. Having the enchant split on Fire Dragon makes Feint so hard to justify using over blade stacking. Yeah, that's fair. I think the only reason to use it is just because, I mean, Feint will make it do more to the boss for sure. My mind goes to Romania. Yeah, it could be. I would have to hear their accents and find the story. I haven't done it yet. So I'm not like sure exactly what's happening. That's fair. At that point you already had like 120 hours in it, so it does become a bit of a slog. Yeah, exactly. Like by the time I reached the DLC in AC Odyssey, because I played through the initial game and then I played through it again, but like doing all of the side content and doing all of the getting all the achievements and everything. Let me look at my AC Odyssey hours. Yeah, I have 169 hours in AC Odyssey, and I think I had about 40 when I started doing my all achievements playthrough. John QT not IGLing next year? I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even think that's an issue. I actually genuinely like that change. John QT, when he was shooting, bro. Like, if we put... Because I imagine he's going to be on... Would he be on Sentinel? Because Cortezia is there. I'm trying to... What are the roles going to be in that team? What does Caillou usually play? Cortezia played Smokes. Okay, so he could go back to Smokes. John QT could go to... I mean, he could play Initiator, but he's probably better at Sentinel. But Sentinels are going to be shit in this patch anyway, so would he even want to be a Sentinel? But I guess Initiators are shit too. Caillou Scan, Cortezia Smokes, Narrate Duelist, John QT Sentinel, and Redux Flex. I guess that would make the most sense, yeah. I mean, to be fair though, it might be... This new patch might be double Duelist meta. Okay, wait, I hit level 12. I think I'm going to go do the Halloween quest. I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I still think, even with this change, I'm thinking Sen is going to be a middle-of-the-pack team this year. I'm thinking like... I'm talking like an 100 Thieves / C9 of last year. Where they might peak... I don't think they're gonna make any lands, if I'm being honest. How many games does Envy win? Depends on who Envy gets. Depends on who Envy gets to replace Kane and Ion.
I just finished my report on the famous grub of Sunken City. Can you please
hatch a pet? I do not have the gold to hatch a pet. Does he not? I thought he gave me the quest. Why can't I do his quest? Is it not level 12? Is it level 13? Something rotten in Nightside. It is level 13. Why did I think it was level 12? I don't know. I heard rumors about Florida Envy. I don't. I would think no. But I'm not sure. Noah's washed? Why am I washed? Oh, because my knowledge of the game is failing. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean... Okay, hear me out. This might be crazy. But what if we get Ye and Marved? Now, I know what you might be saying. You might be saying that both Ye and Marved are washed. But, like, hear me out. Hear me out. That's 2 members of Optic. And then... Shirley? Not a bad idea, only Marv watched. But, okay, listen. You should start Crab Alley. I think Crab Alley's next up, yeah. I'm just doing all the side quests I have right now, and then this stream is going to be Crab Alley, Colossus Boulevard, and Sunken City, maybe? Depending on if I want to do Sunken City. The stream will probably be 2 to 3 hours long. We'll see how it goes. Man, I am excited. So the Sen Invitational's in like a week, no? I know that they haven't really announced it, but C9 talked about playing in it, so it should be like next week. Mains on vids and sides on live stream is a perfect combination. We'll see. I honestly considering just doing all live streams now. I made a post about it, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Carb Alley, so true. Sad. Crab. I always skip Sunken, only gives 1k XP. We'll see how that goes. If there's a lot of people doing it right now, might as well. I would love a pasta and bread themed street. That's making me hungry. Yo, wait, are these the old bear models? No. No, I think it's the new ones. They look like they... It's been so long since I've seen the old bear models. I don't know why I thought this guy was the old bear model. I gaslit myself for like 1 full second into thinking it was the old one. Guys, Nick Jonas is not here, and I'm gonna cry about it. Okay, I will say, I do agree with you. I actually do also dislike Crab Alley. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's kind of long. So... what does YouTube mean by people are choosing not to watch it? So basically what that means is it just means that the viewers that usually click on my videos, the subscribers that usually click on my videos are not clicking on it. So it just means that it's performing shit, which I am just genuinely thinking that I'm just going to switch to live streams, because if people don't want to watch it, like if the people who usually watch my videos don't want to watch me questing through the game, I would much rather just go to live streams and then do it there with the people who do want to tune in. And then live streams also tend to attract people who want to talk to me, like, you know, talk to me live, maybe ask me questions and shit. I don't know. So I think that's the plan. Why not do the live and post the VOD and then everyone's happy? I think that's the plan, yeah. I'm just gonna do the live and then... okay, who the heck made it so that you need 4 to team up? I wonder if the hour long is off-putting. See, I thought about that, but then the first episode also got like 4,000 views. So it could just be that it's a first episode. But, I don't know. But it could be. Hey, listen, to be fair, I genuinely didn't want the second video to be an hour long. I wanted it to be like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and then if you guys watched it, you know what happened. That shit was cooked. Okay, can anyone that's on the console version that's unlocked this come do team up? Because some schmuck decided to make it so that you need 4 to team up. This is kind of cooked. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely think it's probably just gonna be better if I just do it that way. If I just do the Ice Let's Play live, because then anyone that wants to tune in can. You know? I can stream like on the weekends or on the weekday if I want to, whenever I want to play the game. What realm? I don't think it matters for team up, but I'm currently in the realm Drake. Yeah, no, if you want to just do team up, that would be great. Okay, well, Enzo Galaxy Walker's also going in. Okay, Emma Rain is also thinking about okay, there we go. I've had some crazy things happen with Team Up recently. The Team Up is going a bit crazy. Alright, hello everyone. I think the funnest part about live streams for me is people that tune in being able... Yo, you're also using freeze. That's legendary. Legendary out of you right there. I think one of my favorite part about streams is being able to talk about stuff that, like, you know, like my other hobbies and passions that usually I don't talk about. Yo, that is a sick guitar. Stun immune, alas. Like, being able to talk about Pokemon with my viewers, or like Valorant with my viewers, is so fun. Honestly, talking about Valorant esports is like really fun, because I've been watching Valorant for 5 years now, and basically I only got my I've had a close friend for a long time, and he didn't really get into Valorant at all, like esports wise, until 2023 champs. So I haven't really had enough. I didn't have him to talk to for like 3 years. I thought we didn't like Valorant. We don't like it, but we play it. I like Valorant esports. I don't like playing it. Playing it makes me sad and angry. Have you played the Pocket TGC Pokemon game? I have not. I heard though that it did really well in the first month. Like it outdid Pokemon Go's first month, which is crazy. CS2 is worse. CS2 is pain. I mean, CS2 is just Valorant, but like CS2 is shit, and also everyone's racist and homophobic there. Which, I mean, I guess everyone is technically in Valorant, but like in CS it's probably worse. Started playing Legends ZA yet? I finished Legends ZA, and that shit was gas. I'm diamond and hate every second I play, but always keep playing. It's so addicted. It's so addicting, is what I meant to say. Alright, let me take out this Warhorn. I actually might not take out this Warhorn with this. Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Wait, you're taking it? Okay, that's my goat right there. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3? I have not. I want to, but the problem is that I hate paying full price for games. Like, I despise paying full price for games. And Baldur's Gate 3, unfortunately, when it goes on sale, doesn't go on sale for low enough for me to want to buy it. So, despite the fact I've always wanted to play it, it's like, even on sale, it's still like 48 bucks. And I'm like, I just don't want to pay 48 bucks. You know what I mean? What's your 3 favorite Pokemon? Chandelure and Ceruledge are both really up there. Probably in my top 3. And then I have a lot of other Pokemon I love. Glaceon, Alcremie are both up there. That's like my top 4, and then you can interchange them. But Chandelure is definitely my favorite Pokemon. I've been waiting years for Valtime to go on sale for low enough. I get that. I totally get it, but it's worth full price. Okay, see, the thing is I know it's worth full price, but that pisses me off. It pisses me off because I know that it's worth full price, but I still don't want to. Like, I just don't want to pay 60 bucks. It hurts. It hurts my soul. It hurts Child Me's soul, who paid like 20 bucks for pre-owned games from GameStop. Nice choices. Thank you. Thank you. So you still post the Ice playthrough or only streams? Now, the streams will still be there. They'll still be in the playlist and you'll still be able to watch them back. But I'm thinking of doing only streams. Yeah, I think only streams will be funner for both me and the audience. Have you played a game called Slime Rancher? I've never played Slime Rancher. I've never been that into, that type of games is not my favorite. Like, I don't know how to describe those. How would you guys describe that? It's like the Slime Rancher / Animal Crossing / Stardew / that type of thing. Like the vibe games. Are you able to add people on console by gamertag? Yes, but I don't... oh, no, you can't add them by gamertag, I don't think. You have to meet in-game, yeah. Like farming simulator type, that type of game. Like they're not all farmers, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like that type of game. The only one I've ever really got into was Stardew. What do I want to do now? This, I guess? Yeah, the only one I've really ever gotten into is Stardew. And I love Stardew, to be fair. Slice of life, yeah, it's slice of life like anime, but it's like in game form. I literally crash every time I try to sell robes in the bazaar. Rest in peace, my friend. Pretty basic with my games. I can play games, but I like RPGs. I like grinds. My favorite games are always, yeah, I like grindy stuff too, actually. Yeah. My favorite games are always like longer single player games that I can 100% with achievements. Those are always my favorite. Evil robes that crash your game. I was a Skyrim kid, yeah. Funny enough, my favorite game, like game series, is Fallout, but I actually never played a Fallout game until 2020. 3 Street Savior, hell yeah. What's your favorite anime other than Pokemon if it's Pokemon? Okay. Funny enough, I actually haven't really watched the Pokemon anime all that much. I have like every episode. Oh, that's great. Help. Okay. I watched every episode of the first season of Pokemon, like the Indigo League one. So that might not just be the first season, but like the first bit of Pokemon. Like, I remember all those episodes very much, but I didn't really watch that much past it, like, once they got to Johto. The tearing was crazy. Yeah, I think that was a troll who was freaking out. What is my favorite anime? I mean, probably, unfortunately, I have to go for a basic answer of just saying Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is, like, my all-time. I started watching Zeke when it was airing back in, like, 2011, 2010. Bro, it was so funny. You guys don't... Oh. You know, my game's freaking out. We'll just keep ignoring that. Did you see Monster? No. You guys don't even know. When I was a kid, I was running around the playground, like, shouting Dragon Ball attacks and also Wizard101 spells. And nobody knew what either of those were, but everyone would run around and also shout them with me. Naruto's a nice anime. I love Naruto. What's your dream goal in life? I haven't thought that far ahead, man. I'm only like in my early 20s. Not the Wizard101 spells? You don't understand, bro. I'd be running around shouting Fire Cat at people and people would be like, ah! And then pretend to get hit by a Fire Cat. That shit was goated. Haven't been able to play lately. I've had a girl over. I feel like such a loser picking a girl over Wizard101. Nah, bro. Listen. Listen. I respect it. D&D is just doing that, but as adults, I love playing D&D with my friends. Oh. Jack Death using Empower. Respect. Scarecrow. Yo, I'm getting carried right now. Girls are temporary. Fire Cat lasts forever. That's what I'm saying, man. Wizard101 themed D&D campaign would go crazy. That would be sick, actually. If I had more connections and friends, I would totally do like a community Wizard101 D&D thing, like with other content creators, but I don't have the connections and simply won't do that. But the idea is fun. Gobbler Scavenger. Some scavengers right here. Yo, do I run in with Finnegan Umbra Master? I think I do. Hello, Finnegan. Friend said, for my test game, they're pretty much using their OG Myth Wizard for it. Respect. The latest D&D thing I've done with my friends is I did an Avatar The Last Airbender themed campaign. Because if you guys remember, the Avatar Legends game came out, which was like D&D. It was like a tabletop thing. But we tried it, and we absolutely hated the system. We hated how it worked. Like, we just didn't enjoy it. So we were like, what if we just, like, homebrew our own D&D campaign? What if we just homebrew our own D&D shit with Avatar? And so we did. And it was really, really fun. It's a tabletop RPG, do whatever. That's what I'm saying. Yo, wait, Deer Knight? I love Deer Knight. You sound like a most imaginative person. That... You know what? I like that compliment. Thank you. Can I come add you if you want? Sure, I don't care. I don't know what realm I'm in. Dio Joestar says, is that the legendary Gobbler D's? Crazy, man. It's crazy. Just wrapped up a year-long campaign with my friends. My character was a wizard. That's sick. What did you major in college? Well, when I went to college, I majored in education and history, and then I decided I didn't like that, so I left. And then decided that why would I go to college when I'm just paying a ton of money for a degree that doesn't have any jobs right now anyway? And I don't mean specifically history and education. I mean that no degree right now has jobs. So I'd rather just not go $50,000 in debt for a degree that I won't want to use. Honestly, like, it's not my dream job, but if I were to do anything, I could totally see myself doing some kind of, like, online, like, social media manager type thing, or, like, you know, that type of, like, honestly, anything online. That, I feel like that would be, like, something I would be able to do and actually succeed at. I don't know if it's what I would do. I'm currently, cruising, you know. He wants to be Andrew Tate. No. No. I don't want to be Andrew Tate. That's cringe. Wizard101 on one screen, virtual job on the other. That's what I'm saying. Do I have any more spells I can train? No. Man, it's crazy. Like, I talked about it earlier, but the fact that I'm just casually sitting at like 100 viewers while playing Wiz is crazy to me. Life is strange. Not the game series, but Life is Strange.
Get a reading from the gobblers on Colossus Boulevard. Do this, and we might even invite you into the Order.
The Order. I'm not gonna lie. Life is Strange wouldn't get 100 viewers. You're right. Have a huge respect for people into teaching and education. Listen, as you guys can tell by the videos I make and how many videos I've made, I do enjoy teaching, and that's for the longest time, that's kind of what I thought I was going to do in life, like from ages 13 all the way up to like 19 or 20. I did think that I was going to be a teacher, and then I went to college and I went, you know what? I don't know if this is for me. There's just not a lot of games I'm mega confident at. See, the thing is, I'm also feigning confidence, because I'll be honest, I'm not nearly as good at Wizard101 in terms of knowledge as I probably should be, given that the fact that I, you know, a lot of people look to me to be to answer their questions. But yeah, see, I don't want to make a guide and give misinsfo. So what you guys don't know is a lot of the guides that I make aren't off the top of my head. I literally spend like 30 minutes looking at the wiki first to make sure I don't say something wrong. Don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of knowledge on this game, but like a lot of newer features, like whenever I have to make a guide video on like a newer thing that's come out in the last 5 years, I'm like, geez, I don't know anything about this.
Hello? Hello? Do you hear me? Oh, good. The badge is working. Orange reading. Good. Come back to Ravenwood.
Let's just go back to doing Colossus Boulevard, shall we? There was this super old TF2 Mo guide. I called Sniper the worst class to play the game mode. You know it's the best class by far. See, that's where you have to be careful. I will say, in my recent video where I ranked the schools, very specifically I specified in that video, I was like, 1, I'm rage baiting, and 2, I think it's like, genuinely, I do think it's funny. And like what I said in that video, I do agree with like 99% of it, but like putting balance in last is kind of rage baity. Are you gonna pause this Let's Play when Darkmoor World releases? I'm thinking for Darkmoor, I'll make some videos on it as it goes. And what I'm thinking of doing is, because usually I play through the new worlds with my friend when they come out, I'm thinking I'll play through it, record it, and then maybe edit it down. Don't you still need to do Selenopolis on your main? I did it on my myth. I did it. That was like 2 or 3 months ago, I finally decided to do Selenopolis. Your guide is simply not filling up the deck to maximum helped a bunch. Something so obvious that my brain could not have fathomed as a child back then. That's the thing, is nobody does. Like, the filling up your deck thing is like literally everyone fills up their deck at first, you know? Is Myth your main school? If so, why over others? I don't know. I enjoy the design of it. I can finally say it. I love Kansu's design. It's so funny. It is quite funny. Been going back and forth between Ice and Life. Which one would you recommend? I don't want to be a major hitter, but I want to do some damage. Then go for Life for sure. Life is more Life is honestly just a better Ice, if I'm being honest. Is the Labyrinth dungeon in Necropolis hard? Been sitting for 20 minutes waiting for a team, but nobody's running it. It's definitely a difficult dungeon. I don't know how good your stats are. You might not want to do it solo. But it's not like the most difficult dungeon in the world. Does Myth hit hard? I'm making a second Wizard soon, and someone also asked, is Myth good for solo? So, in terms of soloing, Myth doesn't really have any advantage over most schools, but it doesn't really have a disadvantage either. I would say Myth is like almost strictly middle of the road in terms of soloing. They do have Orthrus, which does have a lot, and they do have minions for like Arc 1, but past Arc 1 you're not going to be using them. Simply by Monstrous, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, Myth is kind of just decent all around. They're not bad. Myth does hit hard. I would say that they're it's kind of hard to argue. I would say that they're second or third best hitter in the game. They're similar to Fire, but maybe slightly better because of their 7-pip AoE. They hit slightly harder than Death, but Death is like, obviously Death. Everyone loves Death.
Here's the...
I'd argue Myth is third best. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Hello, Sabrina. I've joined your battle. I hope that you're not bothered by this. Fact with a T. Whole game was different than Death? Yeah. I think I'm gonna main Myth and Ice as a second main. Fair enough. Hello, Sabrina. Let me say hi. Hi. Yo, Emma has Humongo Frog at this level with a, I assume with a pet? Respect? Howdy. Howdy. Whoa. Okay, listen, guys. That wasn't even a slip of the tongue because you guys knew what I wanted to say. Is Myth decent at support too? I mean, they're okay. They're not particularly good. Like, they wouldn't be better than... Like, they wouldn't be better than most support schools. But they're okay. Like, they can feint and then Spirit or Elemental Blade as much as everyone else.
All done? I'm gonna go.
I feel like you can argue Death is better than Balance for support. My old Unc Ass wants to say Balance is the best support. I think Death has more versatility when it comes to support, but I think Balance is the better overall. So Myth is really just all around. I mean, Myth is kind of just a decent school, is the thing. Yeah, I mean, Death is like, it has versatility because it has weaknesses like bad juju and stuff. And it has more feints, but like it doesn't have as blades. Could be better survivability and can hit. Yeah, but we're talking about purely in support right now, which is different. My issue with Death is just top 3 in the game at everything. That is the problem with Death, is it doesn't have a weakness. There's a reason why Death is like the best school in the game, is it just doesn't have any weakness. Sometimes they can stay alive better than Balance, is all I mean. Yeah, that's true. Stun immune. Stun immune alert. Myth 7 pip highest damage? Yes. Orthrus does 700 at base, which is the highest 7 pip AoE out of all of them. Second highest is Stormlord at 690. See, but the thing is about that is, like, yeah, spell elements might make it better, but let's be honest, like, when have you seen anyone max out spell elements? Like, I've never seen anyone have max spell elements on a card. I've seen, like, maybe 2 or 3. I was gonna make a fire. I'm going Myth for sure. Fuck it. Hey, I mean, respect. What school is your favorite spell animations? Probably Death, with Myth being second. But Balance, I also do like Balance quite a bit. If I'm being honest. Sitting down in a chair for too long. It's only been, like, what? It's been an hour, but it's been too long. Gotta stretch. Stay, limber? I don't know. Gobblestone's pendant? What do you think that even does? Gives me a fire shield. How interesting. Is Selenopolis a side world? Because I heard it doesn't give any XP. You are required to do Selenopolis to do Darkmoor. So it's technically a main world, but you're right, it doesn't give XP. Alright, I have to go back to Mindy and also Kirby Longspear. I have a lot of, whatever. Like, I have a lot of side quests right now. Selenopolis is really quick, though. Only 30 quests. Yeah, it's not that bad. Wizard City might have more, actually. Wizard City does have more, but it's going to take you longer to do Selenopolis, because the quests are longer as a whole. Alright, where's Kirby Longspear? Probably at Brisk Breeze, I guess. I don't remember where he is. Oh, there he is right here. He was hiding.
Thank goodness. Some of those...
Shipment barrels. Myth has more HP than most hitter schools? That's true. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll go back to the commons now. I do want to go do the Halloween quest once I hit level 13, because Halloween could literally be deactivated at any second. I don't know how, like when they will. I'm calling it right now. You're getting Heartsteel first try. Well, I didn't get it when I did Prince Cobblestone the first time, so L prediction. Such a funny design. Kansu is my Belladonna. That's crazy. It's already deactivated on PC, so I'm guessing then that they would probably deactivate it tomorrow morning on console when they do the reset. You bought Heartsteel already? I did buy Heartsteel already. My weakness has won. Okay, actually, let's go to Falgaze real quick and get the book that I missed. There's a delay with updates, so I don't know. Okay, but see, the thing is, though, is I think that I'm pretty sure they live patched Halloween into the game. Like, I saw it happen before my eyes. I was playing the game, and then Halloween just appeared. Halloween event ends the 2nd? Okay, so I have time. I have time. How close am I to leveling up? I'm pretty close. Haven't played Wiz since 2013. Old man. Hey, Ian. You want to go in, Ian? Nope, he's teleporting away. Mary's here, though. My goats are not doing Saphria's Tower. Gotta start playing with my wife now. W wife. Might be cope, but I heard Wizard101 retroactively adds crossplay later on. Warframe did it and it's awesome. I feel like the chance of that happening is low. I wouldn't hold out my hopes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to happen. All right, I'll join in the fight just for fun. Yo, Mary's back? Hello, Mary. All right. Yeah, see, I would much rather, like, I was just thinking this, like, looking at it. I would much rather hang out with, like, 100 people, just chatting, playing Wiz, than I would uploading the Let's Play. And then, you know, people not wanting to watch it, I think, is what I'd rather. And then just make regular videos. Console feels so lifeless without text chat. That's true. Okay, it feels lifeless, but at the same time, it does have its own funniness to everyone being forced to use menu chat, because there's just something so funny about, like, just spamming random lines. Stream more, we want streams. I think the plan, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn the Let's Play into live streams, and then I'll have it in the same playlist, so anyone who wants to watch the Let's Play, it'll basically be the same thing as, you know, it's gonna be the same thing, except it's gonna be live. I'm still gonna be talking, still gonna be chatting, still gonna be rambling, except instead of doing it in recorded form, I think Let's Play format's dead. It is pretty dead. I won't lie to you. The vibes are very different between Let's Plays and streams. I enjoy both. That's fair. I mean, the difference between the vibes of a stream is going to be that I'm, like, either more lively because I have people to chat to or just talking about different things. You know what I mean? Questing through Dragonspire while watching? Hell yeah. Which world is your favorite world? My favorite world is either Marleybone, Caramel, or Mirage. Back to Boris Tallstaff. If Caramel has 0 fans, then I am dead. I agree. I'm the same way. I've always loved Caramel since it came out. The average player base does not like Caramel. I like Caramel. And Mirage just had really good characters. And I'm also, not gonna lie, I am very partial to sand areas in games. Which I feel like that's also not a popular opinion. I feel like the whole sand thing isn't very popular, but like, I don't know, as a kid who loved Star Wars and, you know, loves like the idea of like Tatooine, I don't know, I've always liked sandy areas. Never got past Arc 1 as a kid, reliving my childhood right now. Well, have fun in Arc 2. Arc 2 is very fun, so enjoy the game. I really like the Candyland meets 1984 vibe. That's what I'm saying. I've always loved how, like, how messed up Caramel is, you know? I feel like a lot of people can't look past the fact that, Caramel is just so childlike. Like, it has that childlike aesthetic.
We use an enchant. Now pay it once you've... Start with the lost souls on Unicorn.
Start with the lost souls on Unicorn Way. Fine.
Here and we'll wrap up your introduction to monstrology.
Frequency of bosses in Azteca gives me headaches every time. I've done Azteca like 3 times. Yeah, it's rough, for sure. I hate sand. Is it because it's rough and coarse and irritating? And it gets everywhere? Is this a full questing playthrough on all sides? I don't know if I'm going to do all sides, but I'm certainly going to do most of them. So if you wanted to see someone do a lot of side quests, here I am. I'm going to be doing a lot of side quests. I mean, hey, to be fair, the gobblers being oppressed is technically racism. I don't think I would equate it to real life racism, but it is racist towards the gobblers. Level 13. Are you a Cancer or Gemini? I'm the secret third option, which is a Leo. Would you ever do a playthrough with Monstrology? Probably not. That sounds like it would just not be fun. Came back to Wiz for the first time since I was a kid. Couldn't find anyone chill to watch. Heard you like Star Wars and Insta-sub. Love from Chicago. I appreciate that. I love Star Wars. A fun fact about me. Nobody asked, but when I was a kid, my dad wanted me to watch Star Wars because obviously he grew up with Star Wars. He never saw the prequels, I don't believe. But like, I think it must have been like 2006, 2007. And he was like, I want you to watch Star Wars. So we went and bought A New Hope, the Blu-ray disc. Actually, I don't think it was Blu-ray yet. I think it was just a DVD disc because Blu-ray didn't exist or it wasn't popular. And then I liked A New Hope so much that we went and bought 5 and 6, watched 5 and 6, and I was like, well, I need more. And so we went and bought 1, 2, and 3 at Target, and now we own all of them. And it was just the best, man. Star Wars is great. With the reduced XP and lack of text chat, do you recommend a console playthrough for a WizVet? I think it's really fun right now. With everyone currently playing Wiz, and a bunch of people, like, just going through the game, it's such a new experience. I mean, not new, it's like a new old experience. See you later, Lucy. Alright, let's go to do the Halloween quest. Console has reduced XP, so it doesn't have reduced XP, it's just that in the buffed, the Arc 1 XP buff that came out recently in the latest thing, like the latest update, isn't out on console yet. So instead of being level like 30 at Marleybone, 40 at Mushu, 50 at Dragonspire, you're gonna be 26 in Marleybone, 35 in Mushu, and 43 in Dragonspire. First myth on console ever made incoming. Good luck. Blu-ray was invented in June of 2006, so it might have been that, but it wasn't popular. Yeah, I don't think it was a Blu-ray. I think it was just a regular disc. This was before Blu-ray was the most popular thing for movies. I mean, I guess nowadays it's just streaming, but... Alright, boys.
You find...
Are there people in Team Up? There are people in Team Up. And Antonio Santoom's right here. I think the first guy to make it to 170 on console was a myth. Could be wrong. Legendary. If that's true, then that guy's a legend. Considering, like, nobody is like, I've barely seen any myth wizards. I don't think I've teamed up with a single myth wizard yet. I think myth is the least popular, followed by balance. I haven't seen a lot of fires, actually, or a lot of ices, either. And then I've just seen a lot of life's deaths and storms. Death and life are definitely the most popular. Any good drops from Debunny? I don't think so. This quest just gives some XP, so I figured I'd do it. Just started Croc. Is it good or meh compared to other Arc 1 areas? I never got to do Arc 1 as a kid because of money. I'm able to pay for myself. Can't remember much. Personally, I have Extract Animus in my deck right now. That's not what I want. I would honestly rank Croc as either my least favorite or second least favorite Arc 1 world. If I'm coming from a place in my heart. I think my favorite Arc 1 world is Marleybone, followed by Mushu, followed by Dragonspire, then Wizard City, then Croc, or Croc and Wizard City might be swapped. Honestly, imagine how popular Life and Death would be with a stable 4-pip AoE. They're still the most popular even without the AoE. Yeah, I mean, people love Life and Death. And they're really good schools. What can we say? Despite not having an... I mean, I guess that's the reason, right? Like, they're still popular despite not having an AoE because they're still good without an AoE. Marley, dog fetch quest, British. So true. Listen, I just can't get over the vibes of Marleybone. I just love Marleybone vibes. I really do not like Mushu, but I love Dragonspire. I've never been a big fan of Dragonspire because I think it's really ugly, which I know is ironic considering I'm saying that while talking about Mushu. But, I don't know. Dragonspire hurts my eyes. Like, genuinely. I'm so confused on decks too. Like, why does when I equip a yellow card, it doesn't show up in decks and PV? Okay, so how that works, that's called a treasure card. If you discard a card, like I just did, pressing B, and then press X, you'll draw it, and then you'll be able to use it in battle. I have a deck guide video if you want to know everything about decks. I got it recently, but, or I did it recently, so if you want to know, there's that. Jewel and Rat Spin farmable at level 20. Yeah, okay, getting a AoE on life is pretty easy, getting Rat Spin. Getting Ship of Fools is less so. But you can get a Deer Knight Jewel, yeah. So it's not like... I think the thing is it's just not very commonly known. Back to work, glad to catch you, VOD Boys for Life. Thank you for tuning in, I appreciate it. You get Rat Spin for the money? I would much I would say it's much better to just farm for it. Okay, I'll check it out. Maybe I'm just not equipping it right because I'm like using death cards and bits for the starter deck. Watch the video, come back if you still have questions, is what I'll say. Ooh, let's go. That's what I'm saying. I picked Life thinking it wasn't going to be real popular. How wrong I was with that. Yeah, I mean, Life is just, I don't know, it's popular, man. People like Life. Where are you right now? This is the Halloween dungeon. You get it from the quest from Dworgen at level 13. Any advice for on Myth, level 17? I think halfway done with Croc. Okay, once again, I feel like I sound like a broken record whenever I see questions like that, but watch the recent guides I've made. Go to my Wizard101 Console Edition playlist and like just look through those guides. Then come back if you have questions after that. I feel if you watch all of those guides, you should have a pretty decent knowledge of the game. Anything worth farming in this dungeon? No. I don't think so. This dungeon's pretty crap. Yes, the credit card spell. Nosferatu. Let me see. Wizard101, Bunferatu. Let me see what he drops. I don't think he drops anything, to be honest. Wait. This isn't Bunferatu. What's the guy in this dungeon? Oh, this guy's called Nosferatu. I'm all messed up. I guess the stream is lagging for me at least. Click the live button. If you hover next to like the mute button and the live button, if it's gray, click it and then you'll catch up to as far as forward as possible. I got the green Pegasus mount from the Halloween pack. Was going for the blue one, but I was hyped. That's sick, and I'm very jealous of you, Jim. Very, very jealous. Because those are some of my favorite mounts in the game, and I've never been able to get them despite, like, opening probably $200 worth of packs. Not gonna lie, I feel like no school's a bad choice. Yes, I agree. I say that in my what school you should pick video. I say that, but yeah, it's there's no bad school. IMO. Alright, I'm looking at it. Nosferatu literally only drops, like, visual gear. Like, the gear isn't anything good. It's yeah. No. There's literally, like, nothing from him, basically. He drops one-day mounts, and that's it. The pet can make casts on live current and others, so I say it's not bad for PvE, potentially. I see. Yo, I heard you really want to do Croc with me right now. I'm not in Croc yet. I plan on being a max in every school. That's inspirational. Inspirational, I say. Alright. Yeah, so I think today's stream... I don't plan on starting Croc on today's stream, I don't think. Because I think it'll be... that'll be too much for one stream. I've already been streaming for an hour and a half. Probably streaming for 3 hours, I'd guess. You're experiencing console bugs still or not? I'm playing on Xbox and Marleybone is so bad. I've crashed a few times, but that's it. I haven't experienced anything too crazy. I've seen some visual bugs. But I'll just kind of crash occasionally, and when I crash like 3 times, and then I'm fine. The most annoying bug is the team-up bug. I don't really know anything about that. Random question, is carpet stacking still around? I remember having so much fun with that when I was a kid. I believe so, yeah. I think it might even be easier because now you can move, like, do advanced movement on things. You can get pulled from a team up you leave hours prior. Okay, that sounds annoying. I've been gotten pulled out of Darkmoor and stuff. It's really frustrating. Okay, yeah, that's a bug that KI needs to fix. Oh, I just realized I still didn't take Extract Undead Animus out of my deck. Hey, new viewer here. When should I start a new playthrough on a different school? I'm a new player and I just finished Wizard City on Ice. Thinking about making a Death Wizard, loving the content. Well, that's completely up to you. To put it into perspective, if you just finished Wizard City on an Ice, that is the equivalent of finishing, like, probably about 2% of the game. So, if you're thinking about it, that's like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of an equivalent. If you're playing like a Lego game, finishing the first level and being like, okay, I'm going to start a new save file and do the first level over again, is what the equivalent of that is. But if you're not enjoying Ice, then you can make one. It, like, now's the time, if you're not enjoying your school, to make another school and just quest them up. What's up, Noah? I've seen all your console guides right now, and I'm level 75 Death Wizard in Avalon. Do you have any tips or items that I should go for that help me stop fizzling? Okay, that's rough. To stop fizzling at level 75? What's the best way to get accuracy at level 70? Is there a good way? I don't really know. I think I'm swapping the swap now. I'm playing Life on console. I'm already level 30. Yeah. I mean, okay, Triangle Jewels is the way to go, yes. Triangle Jewels is the best way to do it. I think you could probably get like 6 to 7% accuracy jewels at that level. The only thing about accuracy jewels is the fact that to unlock them, you're going to need like a master level socket wrench, and I don't know how easy those are to get. I need to look it up. Or it'd probably be a Grandmaster socket wrench. Let me look. Grandmaster socket wrench. Okay, no, it would be a master socket wrench. Okay, those are not going to be the easiest things to farm. Those are not going to be the easiest things to farm. You get one from the Pendragon. If you want to farm the Pendragon at the end of Avalon. Basically, use your same deck from the deck guide video, but I constantly fizzle when it matters most. When I look it up, everyone says jewels are the only way. Pretty much. I also have the water skier. Can I put a jewel on that? No. So you can only put a jewel on Athames and Rings. There are something called pins, but those don't do the same thing, so don't worry about them. I don't know. I mean, getting accuracy, it's going to be a lot easier once you hit level 100. You can go for the Atavistic set. The Atavistic set is not on console version. Yeah, accuracy is rough until Darkmoor if you don't farm the jewels. For sure. I don't know. It's kind of rough. I mean, accuracy jewels really are the only way at level 60. Did you get the star spells? I'm pretty sure you can get them at level 50. Use the cards. You could use the accuracy ones. I would say that you would much rather... It'd be much better off to enchant it with damage. I'm following your guidance, just using Waterworks until Darkmoor. I mean, that's definitely what I would do. But fizzling does suck. You'll get unlucky. Unicorn best spell. Unicorn is pretty good. Do you guys remember back in the day when Unicorn wasn't good? They buffed Unicorn's healing by like 150 health, I think. It used to only heal like 300. Now it heals like 465, I think. We don't talk about that? Fair enough. My bad. My bad. Sprite. Okay. Brought up the star cards as sort of a temporary solution. That's kind of one of the few ways to buff in battle, so why not? Fair enough. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to like invalidate your advice. I agree. If you want to, you could use the you could use that. I feel like the accuracy enchant's just a waste of time. I tend to use the highest damage enchant and try to be done ASAP. Yeah, I mean it's kind of the risk of it. Like you can if you fizzle, it sucks. But you just kind of cast again and hope it works. Tips for a storm school. I don't remember anything and I'm finishing up for free to play. Need help. Watch my guide videos. Again, sound like a broken record. But go to my Wizard101 console edition playlist. Watch the videos. Those will help you a lot. They're much more in-depth than I can just go for right now. Should I get Raspin for a future life wizard or worry about it later? Worry about it later. Ratspin is incredibly easy to get if you have gold, if you just have like a surplus of gold skeleton keys. And you're like under level 40, King Boar is ridiculously easy. So you can just
You're not Charlie, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Better. These undead
What was I
creatures are
saying?
trying
I
to-
started spacing out because of Carly talking in his thick accent. I wasn't really prepared for it. Storm tip, it's hard early game until around level 28 and then it gets better. It does get better around level 28. That is true. How many skeleton keys do you think it would take to get Ship of Fools? So I've never farmed it myself, but if the drop rate on Ship of Fools is similar to the drop rate on Ratspin, I would guess you can get it in under 10 runs. So 10 or less is what I would guess. Whether that's true or not, it might take a slightly more, it might take slightly less if you get lucky. Hey bro, so I really want to stitch that Halo ring robe you have on your max, just wondering where you get it. So unfortunately, if you're a low level, it's going to be rough for you because that robe isn't dropped until the Trident in Imperia, which is the final boss of Imperia, which is the final world of Arc 3. So 5, 5, 3, so that's 13 worlds into the game. So if you're a low level, unfortunate. Yeah, I try to answer as many questions as possible, and I don't like to just answer all of the questions with go watch my guide videos, but I feel like for completely newer players, just watching the guide videos is going to help the most. The search bar also has all the answers for those who have these questions. Listen, man. Some people just want to hear it explained a little bit more, but I get it. Some of the comments I've gotten on some of my videos are like the craziest things. Like, people are literally asking Googleable questions in my comment section, and then I just copy and paste it into Google and then just answer it for them. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I'm only level 62 and all the stitch gear is terrible, so I give up. Yeah, it's rough. Explain how WASD works. I can't move. So you press the W key, you go forward. You press the A, you go left. You press the S, you go back. And if you press the D, you go right. Have fun. You're welcome. Thank you, Devious T, for 5 gift channel members. That's legendary. Look at all these people getting a gifted channel member right now, who currently doesn't really have the best benefits. But look at that, 5 people just became part of the Green Name Gang. Look at that. You're a very generous soul. I thank you so much for that. Legendary. If you didn't know, if you do spend $5, you can have a green name. That's a what's it called? That's like a reference that goes way back. Me and Phantom, when we played through our live Storm playthrough, used to be part of the green name gang. Love the content, Noah. Thank you. I try my best. When I first started the game, I spent crowns to get the Dwarven Hood Mass Feint spell. I haven't been using it since I got Waterworks. Is there any reason I'll need it again? The Mass Feint spell is incredibly useful in group encounters. So if you're playing with a team and you want to support, go for it. How do y'all deal with them Shadow Weavers at the end of Dragonspire? What are the Shadow Weavers? 101 Dragonspire Shadow Weavers. I mean, I think you just kill them, no? So swap the hood just for the fight? Yeah. Does death get Mass Feint naturally? No. Congrats on the weight loss? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, unfortunately, death does not get Mass Feint naturally. So if you ever want Mass Feint, you have to get the Dworgen's Havoc Hood. And then once you get it, you can use it as long as you have it equipped. Okay, I'm waiting for Antonio to use... Okay, it looks like he's not using it. So I guess I'll just... not? I was waiting for him to use Sandstorm again, but he's not. Too OP, I guess? It's definitely OP. Mass Feint is literally one of the most broken spells in the game. Because it makes every mob encounter so good. The Shadow Weavers are in Marleybone and they're a pain? I can't remember the Shadow Weavers. Are there anything in particular? Did they ever release Celestial Horde packs on console? How am I supposed to get the Ship of Fools spells? They have not yet. If you farm Drowned Dan in the Science Center in Celestia for gold skeleton keys, you can get it from there. What's something you want to see in the game? Minus class identity, like how myths should be able to pick their minion cards? I mean, yes. I would like to see... I mean, yeah, that would be good. I need gold keys, thank you. Drowned Dan, right? Yes, Drowned Dan drops it in Celestia. Okay, let's take up this guy and use a Frost Beetle on the second one. Yeah, the second one. Bro, I played it in 2022. I came back to see how they changed gold keys. It's so annoying. It is kind of annoying, yeah. Could you technically farm Drowned Dan at any level, relying on others with gold keys? Yes, you could. If you teleport in at a low level, get on the sigil, and enter, the dungeon will automatically be set to the lowest level possible. Which, let me look up Drowned Dan Tier 1. Drowned Dan Tier 1 is for levels 1 to 50. The cheats are basically the same. Basically, he casts an invulnerability. And then once you beat all of the minions, he'll do a code. And you need to use spells that have the pips in the correct order of the code. So the highest pip spell is going to be a 7 pip spell. But you'd have to do something like 1527 or like 1576. You get the point. And then once you do that, he will remove his protection, and then you can just kill him normally. I need you on my team for that, Noah. I am not there, and I don't really have a reason to farm Ship of Fools. But Ship of Fools is really good. Absolutely, probably one of the best spells in the entire game. Wow, that's a unique cheat. Yeah, there's not too many bosses in the game that have a cheat like that, where you have to like beat them in a specific, or like do something in a specific order. Least favorite spell, but it's so good. The cast sound is great. Level 26 Death, do you think training up fire secondarily is a good decision, or should I focus on another school? Okay, here's the thing. It's up to you and whatever you think is the most interesting. And now, I know that sounds like a cop-out answer, but I usually don't train up a secondary school. A lot of people do. Pick whichever you think looks the best if you want to, and go for that.
Thank you, brave wizard. I thought I was
what is your least favorite spell? Probably Snow Angel. Or the, or Mystic Colossus, maybe? What level can I start farming the Crocus Sphinx? I want to get the Blink Cobra mount. I think that's not until Selenopolis, my guy. That's like level 170. That's rough. How much XP is this giving me? Giving me a good amount, right? Yeah, okay, it's giving me like 2k. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Crocus Sphinx in Selenopolis is a level 170 boss, right? Yeah, you ain't beating that shit. You're not beating that shit at level 50. Yeah, the boss has 100,000 health. The life version, which is the one that drops it, you're not getting that. Snow Angel's got aura, though. It does have aura, you're right. Insane lunch break pull. Hell yeah. Welcome to the stream. This event side quest gives such good extra XP for that low level. It does, which is why I'm doing it. So just doing side quests right now, yes. And then I think either tomorrow or sometime later in the week, I'll do Croc. Would you ever do a Wizlock? No. I don't find the idea very interesting at all, IMO. I mean, this is coming from someone who loves Pokemon. I absolutely love Pokemon. It's my favorite game franchise of all time. I've never done a Nuzlocke. Okay, that's a lie. I've done a Nuzlocke, but I hate doing Nuzlocks because I don't find them interesting. So doing that in Wizard101, which I don't enjoy nearly as much, sounds just so much worse. How do you do this event? It's from Dworgen and Nightside at level 13. Highest drop rate mob for couch potatoes, the ice the ice bears in Grizzleheim and Saverstead Pass. They have like 300 health. You're gonna need like an Incendiate team. I mean, at level 170, 100k damage isn't that bad. Just faint a few times, call it a day. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if you can actually get to the Crocus boss without doing Selenopolis first. You get to it from the halls of Toiret. There's a teleporter in the halls of Toiret. Maybe you can. You might be able to get there at level 50. You mean the Trouble Warriors? Yeah. Yo, that Veggie Revenant's kind of like... He's looking at me kind of funny, no? Yeah, it's a secret door, but I was there earlier. I mean, as soon as you can get to the boss, go for it. No one is there. It's a scary boss, I guess. I mean, it has 100k health. You'd have to, like, triple faint into a massively damaged spell at that point. Is Deer Knight worth farming from Lore Master, or would it take too long? You cannot farm Lore Master for Deer Knight anymore, so don't do that. Wait, have you done 2 Wizlocks? No. I hate Wizlocks. No. Well, I'll never do one. Lore Master no longer drops Deer Knight. Your best bet is to either craft it or farm it from Lambent Fire and Avalon. Or get a jewel from a pet or a jewel. Get a jewel? Get a jewel for a pet from crafting is what I meant. Or get a pet that has Deer Knight. Why are you fire converting a life? Huh? Lore Master only dropped me Headless Horseman. That's because it can already drop. It can... Okay, guys, I think I'm too tired for this. It can only drop Headless Horseman right now. Lore Master only drops holiday spells now. The only way to get the lore spells is to farm the Skeleton Key bosses nowadays. Or buy packs. Or craft them. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that they kind of gutted Lore Master. Poor Lore Master no longer has spells. Music's so nostalgic, man. Alright. How many packs would you estimate it takes to get Ship of Fools? It completely depends on your luck, man. Back in the day, when I got Ship of Fools, it took me, I would guess, like, it took at least $25 worth of packs, which is like 13,000 crowns worth. But I think it even took more than that. But, like, for some people, you might get it in 2 packs, you know what I mean? Is the pack for Ship of Fools on console? No. I don't believe so. I got Ship of Fools for about $25 worth it. It depends. I mean, listen, if you got $25 to sling around, go for it. But it took me more than $25, I'm pretty sure. Once you unlock a skeleton key boss, do you unlock it once and for all? No. Every time you battle it, you have to spend a gold key. Let me, thanks. The best way to get gold keys, there's a few ways. The best way, I would say, is to just, unfortunately, is to do every side quest in the world. That might unfortunately be the best way to get gold keys. You can also get them from daily quests every 15 days. So if you do daily quests 15 days in a row, you get a gold key. Hey, I'm an Eyus Wizard on PlayStation. Nice to see some Eyus representation. Hell yeah. Pack log is so random. Like, I got 2 permanent services mounted to 5 packs, and then I'll get dusted later. Yeah. It sucks. I opened 30k crowns worth of nightmare packs, and I didn't get anything I wanted. I feel like skeleton keys ruined Lore Master. It did, in fact, they did ruin Lore Master.
I'm normally a strict vegetarian, but
Oh my god, we're still in this dungeon? I feel like this dungeon has been so long. Also, this guy talks like this, blah! He talks like Adam Sandler in Hotel Transylvania, blah! Now, can Nosferatu be stunned? That's the real question here. Impressions on point? Thanks, I try. I dropped 10k crowns on a reroll chest for Mally, and that dang storm rub for nothing. I'm trapped forever. That sucks, man. Hey, to be fair, if you wait a full 24 hours, you can then proceed to spend another 10k crowns on reroll chests. Do you think around Christmas time there'll be stuff worth getting from the crown store for Eyus Wizards? There is a pack that drops Reindeer Night, but I would say it's probably better to farm for it, for the spell elements. Let me see. The Reindeer Night spell elements are dropped from the Winter Witch pack, the Yule Logger pack, the Yuletide Elf pack, and the Yuletide Mornings pack, but it's also dropped from Krampus, who's located in Celestia, if I remember correctly. I would recommend farming Krampus for it. I like the way you think, Magic Man. Had to do Mirage Final Boss multiple times the other day because the game kept getting stuck on the ending cutscene. Was able to port to home and recall, which fixed it. Had to watch the ending on YouTube. Rest in peace. Console's a bit buggy right now for sure. Watching a stream while farming Darkmoor keeps me sane. 07, good luck. I'm not looking for... I mean, actually, I was going to say I'm not looking forward to Darkmoor, but I think by the time I get to Darkmoor, like, in a few months, there'll be so many people doing Darkmoor that, like, or, like, that have Darkmoor, I could probably just form a team myself to farm with. Is it the side dungeon in the death area of Wizard City? You get a pet or something, right? Yeah, this is the Halloween event. Which, if you're on console, this is... I think it's leaving tomorrow. So if you want to do this, now's the time. This was on PC. Rest in peace. Alright, let's... This guy with an evil snowman. Not gonna lie, this has been a very slow dungeon because we have 3 people all level 13 doing this. I just got all the gear, Darkmoor gear last week. It was exhausting. Yeah. Shows a decent amount behind max levels. I'm still 100 levels behind. Yeah. I'm Yeah, I mean, it probably shouldn't be too bad. If I do it, I can probably get a team, right? Surely some of my viewers will be like, hey, I'll do Darkmoor with you. And then I'll do Darkmoor. It's not that hard. I mean, I know all the cheats, you know? Gotta get gotta train conviction. You know what? I'd love to do it with you. When I get there. I'm probably not gonna be there for a while. I volunteer. Listen, when I get there, I will very gladly take volunteers on Darkmoor runs. But right now, I am level 13. So I'm a little ways off for sure. Alright. Let's just pass. Use Snow Serpent maybe on one of the ice things next round, or the life thing. I'd like Antonio to use Sandstorm again. That'd be great. Let me crack open a few. Oh, there's no more cans left in this case. Crack noise? Will this come out well? Was that satisfying? Yes or no? Five out of 10, not gonna lie. I mean, admittedly, it wasn't that good. I heard it a little bit, wasn't that good. I'm not gonna lie, this dungeon's taking way longer than I thought it was going to. I did not think that this dungeon was going to be like a full... However, who used accuracy buff on me? Huh? Why isn't the Arcanum apartment coming up anymore and chance to make things so easy? Try looking in the top dorm section. It's possible that there's just not any in top rated. So if you go to top dorms, it should be there. Antonio. I tried teleporting you to speed things up, but it says you're busy. Yeah, apparently this is not a dungeon you can TP into. Nosferatu is dead. Rest his soul. Now we gotta spend another 5 minutes cleaning up these. How long have I been doing this dungeon for? I've been doing this dungeon for 35 minutes? What the heck? Did you try the creamy holiday vanilla Coke? No. That sounds amazing though. When does it come out? Like, is it out already? Yo, wait, that looks goated. Can I get it at Walmart? Because I'll go to Walmart right now to get that shit. I'll end the stream and go to Walmart. Don't think I won't. Are you going to do gardening, monstrology, and spellements on this Let's Play? I mean, spellements, probably not. Gardening, maybe. Monstrology, probably not. So probably not. I might do a bit of fishing, though. Big Ben takes longer if you don't got help. Oh, for sure. Hey, I did this last night with my with the better half. She's currently cleaning up Wizard City side quests while I grind Dragonspire. Fair, fair. Yeah, this one's rough. Just I think because there's only 3 people here and our team is not the best. I think one guy is just full supporting, and I respect the hell out of it, but it's not making this go fast. Alright, I'm gonna pass Evil Snowman Kill the Life thing. I need you guys to start hitting the ice things. I don't have Convert. Please. Will plants wither if I'm offline? As long as you keep after them, like as long as you log in once a day and deal with their needs, then you should be fine. What exactly are you farming from this dungeon? I'm not farming anything. I'm just doing this for the XP. Just doing it once for the XP and then calling it a day. It gives like 1800, I think. plus the 400 from the side quest. So it's going to get like 2200, and at level 13, that's pretty good, actually. 2 dungeons off Dragonspire. End of Mushu is tough. End of Mushu for sure is tough. You're going to be doing what? So 2 dungeons, so that's like Tree of Life and then the Jade Oni. Yeah, let's do that, and I guess I'll just hit with Evil Snowman. Wait, I just realized you attacked the life thing. Antonio, brother. I'm an ice wizard. I'm on Death Oni as we speak, so you're like 1 quest off, bro. Almost there. I think gardening and pets are an abomination and should be deleted from the game. I could agree with pets. I don't know about gardening, though. Gardening's kind of chill, though. I feel like gardening isn't that bad. You just keep track of the plants, call it a day. If I want to do a myth returning from 10 years ago, is Monstrology myth a legit strat or is Monstrology fake? Well, it exists in the game. It's real. I would say... no. I mean, Monstrology's kind of crap. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it has its uses, and don't get me wrong, people have used it to solo very difficult encounters, but I think if you're going, like, specifically for a Monstrology myth, you're not going to be having one of the best times in this game. Pets are so helpful, very true. What was your worst waste of crowns? Oh my god, I've had so many times where I've wasted a ton of crowns. What planet is this? This is Wizard City. This is the side quest from Dworgen at level 13. I don't know. What's the... I mean, I've spent a ton of crowns just buying, like, random packs and stuff. I know you bought Mega Snack Packs. I probably did when I was a kid, yeah. So maybe that. I mean, would it be, like, Nuzlocke levels of aiming for? I don't think it's that good, to be honest. Pets are a fantastic secondary progression system for real power, even for alt. It's like it's the tooth pulling randomness and the fact that nothing is explained that makes it awful. I mean, yeah, the fact that it's random sucks. What's the difference between an open fist and a closed fist item on stats? A open fist means it's flat damage, which means that it only adds that to your damage. A closed fist is percent, which is obviously way better. So, for example, if you have like a spell that does, if you have 50 flat damage and 50% damage, the percent is going to be better on like better spell. So like, say it does 300 damage your spell. If you had 50%, it would do 450. If you had 50 flat, it would only do 350. Generally, you don't want any open fist items past like level 10, level 15. Same with resist. It doesn't, it's not that bad on jewels if you like just throw some jewels on. Alright, look at that. Costume vendor. Yo, look at that. I can buy transformations? That's sick. Let's go collect some Lost Soul Essence, I guess. Should probably go start Crab Alley, if I'm being honest. What quest are you working on? What game is this? This is Wizard101, brother. Bro clicked on the stream without knowing what's happening. My boyfriend is still working on his 8-page paper and is starting to give up. Can you give him some motivation? Okay, so what you want to do is write. Throw words on the paper and change it later. Now, question. I mean, we don't really have the answer to this. Like, I don't know if I have a ready answer to this, but is it due tomorrow? Because if it's due tomorrow, the answer is quite different. This is Overwatch. So true. I'm already Tracer. Today, 11:59 sharp. Okay, that's rough. That's in like... Well, I don't know what time zone you're in. But for me, that would be 4 hours. What app is this? This is YouTube. I don't know how much you have done, but what you want to do is just write down sentences when they come to your head and hope that they sound good. Trust me, I know crunch time. I did that plenty of times, doing a paper last minute. Inflate the hell out of it. Redundancy is key. Not for a good grade, but for completing it. Did you see the new bundle in the buggy mount? No. Bro went from a Wiz streamer to a tutor real fast. What are you playing on? Xbox.
Where are you in?
Oh my god. So much dialogue. Alright, let me remove the monstrology spells from my deck. Where are we going next? Oh, we should probably... Did I not finish Colossus Boulevard? I got so distracted I didn't finish Colossus Boulevard. I'm surprised that nobody said anything about that. He's done 6 pages. Can you say, you got this, Cesar? You got this, bro. Now's your time. 2 pages left? That's easy. That's like 3 paragraphs. In MLA format, that's like not even. Like 2 paragraphs. 2 long paragraphs. You got this shit, bro. I think I might know, but what planet are you from? Now, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm from Earth. He was so surprised. Now he joined the stream. Tell him to get back to work. Get back to work. Stop slacking. Cap Noah's clearly from Venus? Damn. Hottest planet? Are you using an Elgato? I am using an Elgato. Thank you for the motivation. She's laughing like crazy. 07. That's what I'm here for. So tempted to hop on right now, go to your realm and see you. Go for it, man. I don't care. How much you benching these days? I don't tend to bench. It's funny. I have no idea how much I'd be able to bench. I know I'm on the strong side, but I usually don't. I don't push my limits, you know? Like, I don't usually work out in that way. I do a lot more cardio than I do actual weightlifting. Yeah, I'll just use Evil Snowman. Most overrated spell? I don't know. Tempest? It's not overrated, but... Bro said post your mild time bench and blood work. I don't bench because I don't want to embarrass everyone at the gym. That's true. I would actually make people leave. They would quit. Someone commented on a video the other day, were like, I need to see you flex, bro. I need to see your muscles. And I was like, okay, calm down. We're not horny posting on main right now. Myth is actually really fun. Myth is pretty fun. I agree. 45, that is a perfect range to kill him. Please, bro, just once, please. No, I can't flex. That's cringe. I can't do that. Played the game as a kid, and I just started playing with 2 of my friends to see if it was still fun a couple months ago, and the game is so much more complicated than when I was little. Watching your videos, trying to figure it out, do good work. Keep it up, brother. Thank you. Listen, I believe you can figure it out. It's not as complicated as it feels. They throw a lot at you at once, but once you get it, it's fine. Why is your name Noah? My parents were like, you are Noah now. And I was like, okay, shit. I guess I'm Noah now. But I probably said more like goo goo gaga because I was a baby. Hey man, actual question. Where does the name Kaiser Noah and the profile pic come from? German ancestry. Okay, so fun fact. when I was 13, 14, I was a big history nerd. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, I wanted to be a history teacher. And I went, yo, my favorite region is Prussia and Germany. And I do actually have German ancestors. So it's not like I'm just pulling this out of nowhere. And I was like, shit, dude. I guess I'm narcissistic enough to name myself King Noah, I guess. Best formal in EU4? Best is different than favorite. Oh, you weren't asking me. You were talking about Prussia, probably. I imagine. History's amazing. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Let's throw here. How often do you stream? Not as much as I probably should, but I do plan on streaming this like probably 3 times a week, I would guess. Oh my, they have a lot of health. I need backup. I need the boys. This is rough. 395 health at this level in this economy? I think he streams here, but I'm not sure. That is true. I stream right here in my room. Yo, I can't believe I just fizzled. That sucks. I'm taking a photo. Insane Bolt? We love that. Farmed Alpha and Omega Ring, already done like 80 plus runs and it still didn't drop. Is it actually that hard, and should I just stop and get something else? The Alpha and Omega Ring is really good. It will last you like 100 levels. Maybe not 100. It's gonna last like 60 levels. So, up to you. It is really good, not gonna lie. But if you don't have the patience to farm for it, you can definitely get something else. I like your aquarium. Thanks, man. Built it myself. Why is ice so ass? It just is, bro. Yeah, the best part about the Alpha and Omega Ring is you can use it on other characters. Damn, I was gonna get caught up, but you live. Here I am. What? It's telling me to beat a Gobbler Muncher, but there isn't one there. Where are the Munchers? Like down the road? What the hell? Why is it sending me here? Not gonna lie, I kind of want Taco Bell. If I'm not exhausted out of this stream, like, part of me kind of wants to go to Walmart to find that Coke and then like also get some Taco Bell. That might be the play. When should I change it if I got it? What level would you recommend? Well, you can use the Alpha and Omega Ring probably all the way up to like level 150 if you wanted to. 140, 150 is when the rings start getting better. That's when you'll start getting rings that give like 15, 16 damage. You could use it all the way up to Aeon if you want to. 160. But yeah, you could... Merciless at 150 is going to be like when it's the best to switch. Taco Bell's goated. By the way, how do you get the special school icon pips? Okay, so you want to go get an Archmastery jewel in the jewel shop in Wizard City. You only really need them if you're secondary schooling or if you have a spell that requires a school pip. You start generating Archmastery at level 50 naturally anyway, so you can't just get it there. King Noah, is that you? That's me, bro. Here I am. Yeah, no, Taco Bell sounds really good, bro. The Omega ring drop rates have been changed, or at least the pool has, so it's hard to get now. Same with the Athame equivalent. If you're farming on console, it should be the same rates as before. But yeah, on PC, it has been changed. Is it better to subscribe to you here, or do you also use Twitch? Better here. I don't use my Twitch at all. I have a Twitch, though. I've had one since the beginning of this channel, but I've never used it, really. If you want, you can become a channel member. If not, that's fine, too. I love all my fans equally. in a non-parasocial way. I don't actually know you guys. I feel like the last time I played on PC, Tower of the Elephant was the hot spot. Is it still worth farming? I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it was ever worth farming. I do have a video on that if you want to watch that, but the Tower of the Elephant's very hard. Thank you, Sam, for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Green Name Gang. Kind of a legend for that. Tower of the Elephant is incredibly difficult for not a lot of reward because the Athame and Ring are just, like, not good. Like, they're good. They're definitely the best for, like, 20 levels, maybe, but, like, you can definitely not. W. Sam, indeed. I love you in a very parasocial way, and I'm coming over right now. Please don't. That's the type of shit, like, if anyone ever actually found out where I live, I would just choose to die. And I mean this in a... I don't... do I mean that? I kind of do, actually. I'd be too anxious. Anyone in team... Oh, there's someone in team up. Oh, so you hate me? Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry to inform you of this, Andrew. Just sub, can't wait for next stream? Hell yeah. I'm gonna try to be streaming multiple times a week. Oh my god, you're live. It's my first time at live. Welcome, cool kid. Very specifically, cool kid. You're a cool kid, man. Are there any side quests you plan for this Let's Play or mostly main quests for big dungeons? I'm doing side quests right now. Hi, Steven. Multiple Noah streams a week. We're eating good. Hell yeah. I've been doing side quests. I'm doing all the side quests in Wizard City at least. Probably gonna do most of the side quests in Arc 1 and Arc 2. Man, I gotta eat some food. I'm hungry. I had a Twix bar, a Snickerdoodle Twix bar at 2 o'clock, which was 6 hours ago. That was like truly not girl dinner, but girl lunch. What level does Ice get good? Well, it gets better at level 38. I just hit level 50 and got to Dragonspire. Hell yeah. Oh, you're very over leveled. Nice. Fire breakfast? That's what I'm saying, Aaron. Your name is like Aaron, but with an E. I like that. Thank you, that classy fellow, for the channel membership. Thank you for becoming part of the Green Name Gang. You're very much a legend for that, and I really appreciate it. W classy fellow indeed. Did you do anything yesterday for Halloween? Unfortunately, not really. I did a bit of work, and then I came home, and then I streamed Wiz, and that was about it, actually. I love Halloween, but didn't really do much. I reminisced on Charlie Brown Halloween. I haven't seen Charlie Brown Halloween in a long time, and I really want to watch it, but I just didn't yesterday, despite it being Halloween. Play Fire at the moment, but my next two will be Ice and Balance. Hell yeah. Brand new Storm Wizard here at Celestia. Storm is my favorite style-wise, but the soloing boss has been kind of rough. The hipster in me also slightly dislikes being a meta school. Think I should swap. Well, if you're already in Celestia, you're already like... I wouldn't say a third of the way through the game, but like around that. More like a fifth of the way through the game. It's up to you. I mean, if you want to be a school that no one picks, you would want to be Ice, Balance. Yeah, Ice, Balance, or Myth. Those are the plays. But realistically, every school in this game is like decent. So... up to you. I feel like Storm isn't even actually the most popular anymore. Like, it maybe was back in the day, but like on console, I think Storm still is like third. I've seen way more deaths in life. Minions need a rehaul? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually finish this stream at the end of Colossus Boulevard. I was gonna keep going and do Crab Alley, but I'm not sure if I want to. Because I'm hungry. Played with a Healer Storm once. All heal gear and spells. That sounds like a legend. That guy sounds like my friend. Food review stream? I could, but like I also can't. I don't have anything ready. I barely even think I have anything here. Didn't know Life was going to be popular. I picked it to be different. Probably going to try Myth. Yeah. It's hard. Are the side areas worth doing as a level 42? As a level 42, you should definitely be probably doing Wintertusk and Grizzleheim. That would definitely be very good to do at that level. It's going to be very hard, but you're going to get up to like level 50 something. Which is going to be sick. Eat on stream? I don't have any food. It's the problem. Is it true that Ice gets their blade much later compared to other schools? Yeah. Ice gets their blade at level 38. Most other schools have it by like level 12. I think the latest after that is Life, who gets it in the Crocus Sphinx, if I remember correctly. I don't know if you know, but has it ever been tested if mobs could eventually run out of spells and just pass? I believe they have infinite spells. Rip Ice Bros? Yeah, Ice doesn't get it until late. Level 38 is like late Mushu and even early Dragonspire if you're not doing any side quests. It's a bit rough, for sure. Ice is definitely like the weakest Arc 1 school. Like, I would say even worse than Balance. Take the console with you. I could. Wouldn't work very well because it's an Xbox, but I could. Crocus Sphinx for life, and yes, infinite spells I've tested. I respect you for being the one to test it. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm 99% sure they have infinite spells. I've never seen an enemy run out of spells. Alright, swooping necklace. And a badge? What badge is that? Oh, Gobbler. What level are the Grizzleheim mobs? So Grizzleheim will be 40 and under. Wintertusk is going to be like pretty difficult and in the higher range, for sure. Is your mount permanent? Yes. I got this in one of the many Halloween packs or Nightmare packs I tried opening to get the Nightmare mount, but I didn't get the Nightmare mount, and I just wasted $50. So, yeah. But I got the Batwings out of it. I also got like 6 broom mounts, so that's good. I'm not wanting for permanent mounts for sure. Doing a death for the first time, about to get blessed with free feint. Hell yeah. What's happening with Team Up? W streamer inspired me to gamble my entire life away. I think I've very specifically said many times to just not waste your crowns on packs, I think. There's no one here. I'm so alone. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, those eyebrows look horrible with this hood. Like, actually diabolically bad. Almost level 14, going into Croc. I could definitely get to 15 if I did Crab Alley, which I'll probably do. Monkey see, monkey do, I don't know what words are. Respect. If you aren't gambling, you aren't playing the game right. You know what, fair enough. Damn, shit is not happening right now. Where are my hard carries? Is there crabs in Crab Alley? There are crabs in Crab Alley. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going in myself. I'm gonna 1v1 this boss. No one can stop me. Hold on, I'm coming. Good luck, buddy. I'm too fast.
You've come to take away my
Oh,
treats?
they're both
Well,
ice. Do they have ice
together,
resist? We're about to see.
battle.
Oh my god, wait, he has like 400 health. He has 550? This might be cooked. This might be cooked. So refreshing to see an ice wizard. That's what I'm here for, man. It might be rough, but I'm gonna try my best. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think I just do that. Evil Snowman next round. Watched that Crown Shop video last night to try to figure out how to enable gifting. He did in fact mention that packs were not worth it. Yeah, okay, so gifting, if you didn't figure it out, you have to be level 30, and also your account has to be 30 days old. So I don't think anyone can gift yet, right? For another 8 days. At least you won't die? You're so right, I won't die. Well, actually I might. I don't have a ton of resist and health yet. I can gift, I played the beta, okay. Weird flex. Yo, James Hart's here with full Darkmoor gear. What's better, playing on console or PC? Right now, there's many more people playing the console version. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether or not you think that that's... which one's better or not. But the console version is behind one update. So... I'm not gonna lie, Rat Spin... Magical Marriage Counselor, which means you've done all the side quests in Arc 1. Full Darkmoor gear? Bro has been grinding. You have to have at least 150 hours in the console version right now. Which is nuts. But I guess I can't really say that when I have like 120 hours in Legends EA right now. And that came out even more recently. So, you know what? I can't say anything. That's my bad. Didn't you get a gift amount from that one girl, though? I did. That's still on my Life Wizard. Well, there's a woolly mammoth here. He's gone. Woolly mammoth just showed up, groaned at me, and left. Ice unpopular because people want to rush through the game. Yeah. I mean, Ice is also just not the funnest school. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I just don't think it's that fun in comparison to the other schools. But, like, maybe that's just my playstyle. I don't know. I have almost 2 hours, but I have 4 schools around level 30 to 50. Damn. Wait, what? Where do you see all quests in Arc 1 badge? That's the Magical Marriage Counselor. I just know it off the top of my head because I'm a dweeb, not because... Yeah. Ice is mad fun? I mean, it depends on the person, right? Some people like it better than others. It's just not my type of thing. But I guess I'm forcing it to be my type of thing, huh? What's your favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Black and White? Specifically Pokemon Black because Reshiram's better. Does console still seem busy? For sure. There's still a ton of people playing. There's still wait times. I don't have it somehow? Well, you must have missed a side quest, bro. You must have missed a side quest, simply. It's me, hello. You made the go to the Ice vid though? It is good, don't get me wrong. Ice is good. It's good late game, like very late game. But it's just not my favorite. Hooked on fishing. That's what I'm saying. Did people have to wait to download all the assets? I don't think you have to download the assets like in PC version. I have the badges for all side quests in Arc 1 world though. Is there like a final quest? No, did you check this section? The miscellaneous badges section? It should be there. Inspired me to revisit the game. Haven't played in years, loving the hell out of it. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Do we have the ice spell that does 65 per pip yet? Is that coming in the next update? That's not coming until the next update. It's actually, in console, it's not coming until the next update. So, like, it might even be a while away. What level / worlds do you mean by late game? I think ice is fun levels 130 plus.
Amazing.
Maybe
When
even
sure
100
to tell
plus.
Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said. Now I can get back to my project.
Yo, just finished catching up on the first few parts of this playthrough at 2.5 times speed and found you live now. Welcome, welcome. From now on, I think this playthrough is going to be live only, so you're officially caught up. And anyone who can't make the streams, obviously... Oh, why are we looking over here? Anyone who can't make the streams, you can just watch the VODs later. The Staff of Icy Doom? Why does that sound metal as hell? That is metal as hell. I can also equip this ring. Sick ring. Bro, you should have seen the reagent section before people figured out what crafting is. Sniping all day? Hell yeah. I imagine it was great. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we have been streaming for 2.5 hours. That area is closed right now. Guys, I'm trapped in Merle Ambrose's office. I'm free. Awesome. Okay, what's my side quest looking like? You know what? Let's go finish the Something Rotten at Night side quest, because I didn't finish that. I'll do Sunken City, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. Stay on, do Crab Alley, but it's like, I'm so hungry. I think I'm just going to do, I'm going to do Sunken City now. If anyone wants to join me, they can. That'd be sick. The Commons is the only place that lags for me on console. They definitely fixed the FPS quite a bit. At any level 35 ring for Storm recommendations, everyone says bizarre, but nothing specific. Just sort by, like, the best. Sort by highest level Storm. Call it a day. Whatever gives the most amount of health and mana. Generate Taco Bell like plankton. I don't have the ability to do that. Your content's the main way of keeping in the loop about Wiz stuff even when I'm not playing it actively, which is funny because I feel like I also am not in the loop with Wiz stuff. But I appreciate that. Just gotten back into Toontown as of yesterday. Corporate Clash specifically. I unfortunately never played Toontown as a kid. I just completely missed that, which is unfortunate because I have one of my best friends plays Toontown, and it sounds sick. It looks sick, but I unfortunately missed that.
You are turning in Marla's report. Well, it is incomplete. If she wants credit,
Kind of bizarre is the place to go until like level 60, and late game is just mainly used for selling. Yeah. Bo Jackal Flame, my goat. Actually, if I end the stream, I could do another full stream doing side quests. Makes you think. I could leave and go to Taco Bell right now. I feel like I'm missing out on certain rewards because I don't enjoy PvP in this game. There's nothing in PvP that you're missing. There's no PvP rewards. Tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow, to be honest. I've been vibing with the streams, and I could do a Sunday stream. Yeah, unfortunately, when I was a kid, I missed Toontown, and I was just like a big Club Penguin guy. I mean, not unfortunately, because Club Penguin was sick, but I never really, I never got into Toontown that much. The only thing I could think of that's not PvP related, but like is that you might miss out would be like Beast Moon rewards, but I don't think there's anything that good from Beast Moon. Rip Club Penguin. So true. I know some of you are jealous of the PvP deck wands, the trailer wands. I don't even know what you're talking about, man, so I can't be jealous of it. I can't be jealous of it. Thank you, Chris, for the channel member. I really appreciate that, man. Welcome to the Green Name Gang. Now, if you type in chat, your name is green, which makes you automatically cooler than everyone else. Go eat now, then. I think that's the plan. Yeah, I'm gonna do Sunken City, and then, do I want to actually? I could just wait. I could just wait. What if I end the stream now, go get Taco Bell, call it a day, and then tomorrow I come back and stream and finish up Wizard City? That might be the play. Play on PC and I'm having fun leveling my Ice Wizard. That's great to hear. I hope you keep having fun. You know what? You know what? I will end the stream here. It's been 2.5 hours. And I'm really hungry. So I might go get some food. And then tomorrow I'll come back with a stream. I'll do Crab Alley and Sunken City. And then maybe even start Crocotopia while I'm at it. I still have a few side quests to do though. But I'm like halfway through level 14 and I haven't left Wizard City yet. So I'm doing pretty good. But I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. This was a great stream. They had like 150 people average at the end. That's crazy. Thank you to everyone who, thank you Devious for the 5 channel members, and thank you to everyone who became a channel member. I do really appreciate it, so much. Means so much to me. And all of you are now cooler in chat with your green names. I'm going to go get some Taco Bell. So treat yourself. Find yourself some food as well. But tune in for tomorrow. The stream will probably be tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, then I'll make sure to do it within the next 2 days. Thank you guys. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend, fantastic Saturday. And good night, everyone. Bye-bye.